Group 1, welcome to Apprentice of Silence. Spirit, for Group 1, what should they focus on? Re-establish and re-evaluate your dreams. Spirit, what should they focus on? For Group 1. I sense a resistance to your plans working out. And due to the resistance, you haven't capitalized upon the option that would bring your desire into fruition. And this means that you have put your focus and your energy towards still being around people whom you would have naturally gravitated away from if you dare to actually put focus towards this other option that is able to bring your desires into fruition. But because of your resistance to your plans actually working out, you are creating the very thing you are resisting, meaning they don't work out, your plans don't work out. So subconsciously what you have committed to is a fear of your plans not working out. You're putting in effort and then they don't work out. I feel like Spirit is saying that, like here, once you know of this, once you know that there are people you would naturally gravitate away from, and these are specifically the people that you now call your, not colleagues, but imagine that there's a business involving 3 people, then the 3 of you would be co-owners. So something of that importance, that's what you call the people whom you have surrounded yourself with. And sadly, it's specifically these people who can't be around you once you bring into existence the desire you truly have. On the other hand, if you have a belief that your plans won't come into fruition, then you would pick people around you who would enable your plans not coming into fruition, and that's where you have currently ended up. I wonder if there are any additional advices we can get. But more than that, there's this gut feeling That once you know that the people whom you don't really even want around you will naturally gravitate away from you once you commit to the actual plan. They're telling me that there is a plan that will bring about what you want, and you have specifically not chosen it. Spirit, any advice? Focus on rewriting that plan. It's like once you see that perhaps you haven't invested in what you truly desire, you know? If the subconscious commitment has been to plans not working out, then you need to actually replan the whole thing. You need to look into what other options do I have. And you don't even really have to believe in it before you actually compare. So just stay open to, hey, maybe there are other plans that would work more in my best interest. So the focus right now for you, group 1, should be on reevaluating the plans and being open to going back to the drawing board and brainstorming some other ideas. Because you definitely have the power to flip the situation around once you see your true commitments. Okay, thank you so much, Group 1. Take care. Group 2, welcome to Apprentice of Silence. Spirit, for Group 2, what should they focus on? Disbelief. You're not even quite sure what you're doing. And that's because your energy is split all over the place. And somehow you're benefiting from it being split all over the place. Let's see. I see many aspects currently. What I sense is the root cause of this disbelief that you have regarding whatever makes you feel like the Four of Wands, meaning everything you've ever wanted has come into fruition and you get to celebrate it and people are on your side. There's a disbelief that that is somehow, quote unquote, written in the stars for you. So there is this core belief that it doesn't quite matter how much work I put in, doesn't quite matter which path I choose or how many times I change my mind, I can't hit the mark. I will always just about but not reach it. And what I'm getting from Spirit is that this core belief serves as, like, there is so much pain that has gone into creating this belief. All of the circumstances and happenings that made you form this belief about the world. So then you have coped by protector aspects that bring about beliefs that support this in order to keep you safe from this pain of things not working out. One aspect, it's not greed, but it's somewhere in between lack and greed. Lack, greed, and starvation. That's what but also a rejectment of ideas. So it's like you perpetually put yourself in the situations where you're unable to move, because if you would move, then you would find yourself in either a lack or perceived lack. So it's even if new ideas come in, you instantly reject them, this aspect of you, and somehow feeds the whole this aspect of you that isn't really interested in a give and take in the universe, isn't interested in things flowing naturally. So you reject the flow of the universe, and you also simultaneously reject everything, new ideas that keep coming in. It's like, nah. And the reason you do it is specifically to avoid the pain of things not working out. The other aspect of you denies the validity in your emotions and therefore also intuition. Spirit, what should group 2 focus on? Okay, this is a bit of a mind stretch for you, or it will be. But the focus from Spirit is, what you should focus on is try to stretch your mind to the point where you look for the other cups. You look for the other opportunities. And imagine in this scenario, this woman, she keeps regretting the spilled wine. How much effort would it take for her to look up to see the other 2 cups? It would take a lot of effort, specifically because no one else in the card, no one else around her even has any focus towards up. The only thing going up is this wine of flowers. So that could be a symbol for try to connect back with nature, or things that it naturally draw your attention. And somehow, because she's very much about flowers and things. If she would have maybe potentially been okay with letting go of the wrath that she has already created, because it's a circle, it's already done. There's no more growth or room for expansion within the raft. Maybe then she would start looking for other flowers, She would go like, nah, that's not the one for me. Maybe she would come to that wine and be like, vine, okay. And look for those flowers. And once she already has followed the innate interest of the flowers, then her attention would come to the 2 of Cups and be like, oh, wait, hold on. Opportunities. And yeah, no messages. validate the emotions, validate the pain underneath, the yearning for positive emotions is what I heard. You have invested so much energy in trying to feel good, and there has to be some kind of internal validation for, yes, it's okay that I have tried this hard. I understand where this is coming from. It's not about just giving up and be like, oh, okay, whatever, I have opportunities, this is all on me, I just refuse to see them. No. You have chosen the path you've chosen, and you've been on it for a reason. And you will be able to move away from it with, hand in hand, with the validation of the past hurt and the current hurt that has created your yearning for positive emotion. I hope that makes sense. You don't need to focus so hard on what path to take or what effort to put in currently. Once you dare to let go of the wrath and a cycle that has already been on repeat for so long that there is nothing new coming in, there's no fresh breath of air. Plus, validate the reason for why you have been in the cycle for so long. And then dare to let go of it. And then, from a point of peace, not peace, but from a point of a fresh start. Right, the emptiness right after letting go of the wrath. From that, it's like you'll sit in it for a while, and then your gaze will be drawn to, oh wait, hold on, I actually like flowers. Opportunity. 100%. Okay, group 2, thank you very much. See you soon. Take care.